Hey everyone, it's Angel again. Welcome back to my channel. I've been gone for a long time, I know it, so I'm just gonna jump right into the video without talking your head off. But wait, let me adjust the camera. Okay, so hopefully this is a better angle. I'm still trying to get a better setup here, but you guys know how I am. But I grabbed a bunch of things from I've got this really horrible pile, like a bucket of just paper that I'm probably gonna have to, I don't know what I'm gonna have to do with it, but the good news is I'm gonna be making tons of little minis and all kinds of sizes of junk journals in the next, hopefully every day from now. But I kind of also want to make something for myself, so I don't know if I'm gonna be using these little boxes. I always save like my birth control pill boxes, so I have like tons of them, and I feel like maybe just to, I don't know, celebrate being back and being set up and having a nicer desk and like a nicer atelier space. Let's make a junk pen. I got a bunch of stuff that I kind of put together on purpose a long time ago, but I'm also kind of looking for, like, I know this is familiar because I never get new stuff, but I just got some new, like, Tim Holtz paper, and these papers can look, fall, winter-ish, at least fall with the colors. I don't know about that, but I liked it, so I guess we're kind of going with like berry colors, right? Berries and greens, I guess. Okay, so I have, oh look at that. Okay, so I have this, so we'll grab that, and I guess an Ethan Allen catalog. I got this doily that I stole from a restaurant. Well, I didn't steal it. It came with my coffee, and I just kept it, put it in my pocket. Cannot get enough of security envelopes, but this feels too animal print to me, and I don't want it. So I have this one too. Okay, so these, I always like this one better. I don't know why, but this kind of looks like, this could look like movement. So I don't know, take them both. Why not? I want this. And I guess some of that. Should we include like vegetable? Like, this is from like, I think onions I bought or something. Like, why do we keep this stuff, you guys? It's like, is this habit really that great? I'm just gonna make one for now. I'm sure I have enough paper to make at least two. So, and I probably will. Actually, I'm probably gonna make two, but I'm gonna make one on camera just for the sake of this video not being like, 10 years long. But, so feel like what I need to do then is like see if I can get a basic like signature going, I guess. And I know there's a lot of white, and I don't like white, but let me see if I can, I mean, I do like white actually. I don't like too much white though. That's the thing. So, how about, so I'm gonna have to cut this, I guess, like that. And then I've got this paper, which I really don't like that much. I may not use it, but I like it. I don't know why it's called artist paper, because the paper, I don't know, maybe it's for stamping. I don't know, but it's not a sturdy paper. It came in a magazine. I forget what magazine it came in. So, okay. So I have So, and that's kind of how I do it. I know that's kind of time consuming, but you know, I don't really, you know, it's got to be as random as possible for me. Actually, if you're new to this, which, I mean, I've been doing this for a few years and I feel like I feel like there's really no way to like master the junk journal, right? I mean, I've got, you know, like pretty paper in here, and I've got, you know, trash, literally trash. I feel like, I don't know, that's the way I like doing it best. That doesn't mean that that's the way you have to do it. It's just, that's the way I do it. I don't ever really, I probably should, but I don't ever really measure. I just kind of like, I don't know, I kind of will like measure by using the, you know, whatever I'm going to be using as a cover. I mean, honestly. And I just, you know, fold it like that, and there you go. There's my template. I don't know why I'm always trying to conserve paper, because I always have an overabundance of paper, but I try to save as much paper as possible, because I'll make it into something else or use it, you know, in something else. But normally, like, instead of measuring, because I'm too lazy, I just fold it until it looks about right. You know, like, I'll use the spine, and I'll line up the fold with the spine, and then maybe like a ½ centimeter or even smaller than that, just inside, you know, where the cover ends. And basically that's how I do it. So I will cut that there, and then I will figure out how tall or how lengthwise I'm going to want the paper, and I'll cut it from there. And I'm using a paper trimmer on this one just because I want it to be straight, but I probably won't after, because I can just use scissors, since this is such a small little mini. So I guess, so this is going to be the first like little page in this little mini. I don't know if this one's going to be for me. I know I'm dying to make a new mini, because I've been working a lot in the minis that I've made with you here in the past. If you used to watch my channel back when I was regularly, or at least kind of regularly, making videos. So basically this is all I'm going to be doing probably for the next few minutes, which is just, you know, cutting the paper to size, and then so I will do that off camera, and then I will come back with you know, when I'm ready to like put the signatures together. Hopefully the lighting isn't too bad. I took a longer break than I expected to, but I got 2 small signatures put together. I don't know how many pages I've got. I'll get the countdown in a minute, but I just wanted to get them together and get them marked so that I can put the holes and start sewing and get this junk journal, you know, put together. And so I think actually this one's probably going to be mine. I think I'm making this for myself. I am 100% sure that I'll be making at least a million more in the next couple weeks. But I think I'm just gonna poke 2 holes and sew them pamphlet style, I guess. Or actually, it doesn't even really need to be pamphlet style. I think I'm just going to make it as simple as possible and just kind of mark it around where I think I'm gonna put the holes. And so I'm just using this really old colored pencil, and I kind of want the signatures to have the stitches, you know, as uniform as possible. And I could measure the middle, like, you know, measure it to get the true middle so that I could have them, you know, exactly even. But you know, that kind of stuff really doesn't really have that much importance to me. So really all I want to do is make sure that that I get everything marked. But I know for sure that I do want this signature to be ahead of this signature, so I'm going to mark it on the spine where the holes are going to be. And I do kind of want it to roughly be about the same. So this little dot is a little bit off center, you know, in comparison to this dot. So I am actually, because I do kind of want it to be somewhat straight, so I'm just going to take this ruler that has this straight edge here to help me so that I can at least, you know, put the hole when I poke it, which I can't find my X-Acto knife, but I do want it to be kind of, oops, to be kind of even, because I don't want my signature to be, it doesn't have to be like totally in the middle, but I do want it to be level, if that makes any sense. Like I don't want it to be, you know, if I accidentally put it in diagonally, like it doesn't have to be, you know, super straight, but I want it to be kind of straight. So I think I'm going to do the same with this one. I don't know if you can tell, if you can see from the lighting in here how I marked it, but I knew for sure that I wanted more than one signature. And so, okay, so I think actually instead of this signature being so centered, I think I'm going to put it here instead actually. I know this is kind of like overkill, but doing this really does help me. It really does help me to kind of figure out how I want the signatures to be sewn in without getting too fussy. So I'm just going to go over the green with like where I know for sure. I'm just going to go over it with the brown so that I know that that's where I'm going to poke the holes. Okay, I had to pause to go look for my X-Acto knife, but so now it's time to poke the little holes where I'm going to sew the signatures in. And speaking of sewing, you guys, I just got a sewing machine again. I had the one that my mom gave me. I don't know if you remember, anybody who may have been watching like a while back ago, but when I moved away from Dallas, I had to sell it, and there was a piece that was kind of broken anyway. It was a Singer Simple, and so I just got a Brother sewing machine, which is, it almost feels like I'm cheating because my mom always sewed with a Singer, but it just, I don't know, I think I got it from Hobby Lobby, and I got a really good deal on it, so I picked it up because I really need it, and I haven't you're gonna laugh, but I haven't even turned it on yet, you guys, because I forgot to buy thread. But anyway, so I'm ready to sew, and I guess it would have been probably would have been smart of me to you know, have had my my thread and everything handy, but I don't. So I'm gonna have to pause again. Okay, so I'm just gonna try to make this as simple as possible. I really don't even wanna you know, get too fussy with it. So I'm just using, and I'm not even using bookbinding materials. I'm just using regular, I mean, I tried to find the most sturdiest, you know, needle that I could, just because I do find a good sturdy needle is going to, you know, perform better when you're kind of trying to sew in paper, right? So, you know, and these clips come in handy. Just gonna kind of clip it there. But honestly, really all I'm doing for this, since it's so small, is just, you know, the most basic stitch possible. And like, you know, using this paper clip to keep all my papers together really like makes a difference for me. So just want to make sure that that's tight. Don't know if I have enough to go around one more time, do I? I feel like I do. I really wouldn't mind to go around one more time. I don't think this would be necessary, because I could just tie my thread right there, but I feel like I just have a habit of tying my signatures, and then right after I think I've got them secure, and I don't. So I think it would just make me feel a little bit more secure to just go around one more time. And so that's what I did. And then I'm just gonna kind of tie this as simply and tightly as I can, like I'm performing surgery. Oh no, like, see, look, it's loose. Yeah, and I still made it loose. But for now I'm just gonna leave that. I think I'll tighten that up again in a second. I'm just happy, honestly, really, to just have that signature on. So I'm gonna put the other signature on. This signature, I think it's gonna be better because I was a little bit more patient in the stitching, and of course because I did it off camera, I wasn't so you know, trying to get it absolutely right and like prove myself, like, you know, it's okay to not know what I'm doing. It doesn't have to be perfect. Perfection is for perfect people. And I'm not perfect, and I don't want to be. So, but I feel like it's gonna be better. But actually, I think I'm gonna snip before I even tie anything. I think I want to snip the needle off, and just kind of like make sure it's like super tight, and then tie it. And just kind of try not to sweat it. Do all kinds of finger gymnastics, I guess. Oh, you know what kind of problem I'm having, you guys? Speaking of perfection. I need glasses, you guys. I just realized, it's just been the past month or two, I think, that I've realized, oh, this one's good. So this one doesn't, This one's good. It doesn't, it's tight. Like it's not too tight, it's not too loose. It's perfect. Now this one is too loose. Too loose. Oh, well, it's not that bad. It's not that bad, but it's not that good either. So I think probably what I need to do is like, see how there's this extra string right here? I'm gonna have to figure out a way how to make that tighter in a lazy way. I may just have to re-sew it, right? Or yeah, here we go. Undo it. And hopefully this will be tighter. So I'm not using quality thread either, too, you guys. I'm using, like, you know, when you're in a hotel, or like, you know, those vanity kits, or like those sewing kits they give out at hotels in the bathroom, or they put in your bathroom, they don't give it to you in your bathroom, that you find in, you know, hotel bathrooms. Anyway, that's basically the same kind of thread that I'm using, which is such a shame because, you know, I'm the daughter of a seamstress. I should really know how to do all this stuff, but okay, is this better? Is that better? I mean, it's an improvement. I wouldn't say that it's better, but I'm gonna leave it alone for now because I feel like I can fix it later. Like I can tie a ribbon there or something. I mean, I just want this to be done. So oh, okay, so I sewed my signatures upside down, or backwards, kind of, but that doesn't matter because I'm gonna cover all of this up anyway. But so now I've got the start of my new little junk journal, and I think what I'll do now is gesso it, I think, right? Gesso it, you guys. So, I mean, if I have time, I don't know. Or maybe the fastest thing would be to just glue something on it, right? Glue the front. Like, oh, would this be too sweet? Is this too sweet? Does that look, you know, too vintage bridal, I guess? I don't know. I kind of wanted it to look fall-ish, just because I'm never one of those people who has ever been really good at, you know, celebrating each season. But like I said, I have this really beautiful paper, and I definitely want to do something with it. Oh, isn't that so sweet and pretty? But it doesn't feel like fall. And this feels kind of cool too. I mean, I guess I could put I don't know, like any kind of paper on this, I guess. I have like my napkins left over from when I was doing ink. Okay, so I figured out, I think what I want to do is just use up whatever my leftover paper is. Because I mean, I did take out all of that paper and I didn't use all of it, so I could use this envelope, the rest of this envelope, I guess. I don't know, I don't really like that for a cover, but I do have this little scrappity scrap. I have this paper bag. Oh, wouldn't that be cute as a paper bag? And then I could put this on top of it. Oh yeah. So, okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use this paper bag, you guys. And it's kind of like making me feel like a schoolgirl, kind of. Remember, we used to have to cover our textbooks with paper bags when I was growing up. So, okay, I wonder if kids still do that. If you have kids, let me know, or if you've got grandchildren or children or nieces or nephews, let me know if kids still have to do that for school. So I think what I'm going to do, and I love that this is paper, like paper bag. I love that this is paper. Mod Podge it right now, right guys? Okay, so I'm just trying to find a good brush for Mod Podge that I haven't destroyed. I mean, I keep telling myself that I want to invest in better brushes, but one of the reasons why I don't is because I really abuse my my brushes. But maybe if I had, I don't know, maybe if I had more expensive brushes, or at least better quality brushes, I would take better care of them like I do my watercolor brushes. But I just want to make sure that that's going to be okay. I just want to make sure that, well, it doesn't really matter, because I'm really not trying to care if it's straight, or, you know, if this writing is straight here, because I don't even really care, because I like, see, it's already starting to wrinkle up, and I like that. I like that wrinkly look, and I definitely am planning on taking advantage of the fact that this is paper bag, and oof, I've got Mod Podge inside, but I'm sure I'll be painting over all of this stuff, so I'm gonna let that dry. Okay, so while that was drying, it's still kind of wet. I don't even know if it's gonna really stick, because it's kind of got a plasticky, you know, the cover was kind of plasticky, but I mean, I think it's gonna be okay. It's still wet. And so while that was drying, I took some scraps and just kind of prepared another little cover, because I'll probably make, well, not probably, I'll definitely make a twin of this, sort of. I seem to do them in doubles, like, lately, and that seems to be how it all works, but I kind of want it to be the same with like berry and greens. And so here's some greens, and this one's got orange, so I'll try to get some orange paper in there, and I'm sure I'm going to give that away. And I know if I've contacted you and told you that I was going to send you a junk journal, I promise you it's coming. I just, like, I've got it right here, actually, and I haven't forgotten. But I know that it's yours. I've got your name in it. And also, Nina, if you're watching, I've got an envelope for you that I'll be sending. I've got it. I know I keep saying that, but so here is the envelope that you sent me a while back ago, and a long time ago. And you see, I've already got, I've got stuff in there that I think you'll like, but I want to stuff it really good before I send it to you, because you've just been so generous in sending me so many things, and things that I use a lot. So so I think I'm done for now. When this is all dry, I'm gonna cut, I'm gonna cut this, and the next time you see these, so I should let this dry, and I'm going to put signatures in here. It'll be the same. It will be 2 signatures of how many? I don't know. I don't even know. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4.5, kind of, in this one, and then in this one, the second one, it's 1, 2, 3, and a doily, 4. So it's about the same, 5-ish. If you count the doily and like the little half thing. But anyway, okay. And then, so the next time you see this one, hopefully it'll have a nicer cover, and I'll be kind of working on the inside of like making it less, see how clean and white that is? I want to make it feel a little bit more moved into. And so I've got a ton of other things planned for this channel. I want to do a flip through of, I don't know if you've been watching and you've been waiting for a flip through of this, which, like I said, nobody watches anymore, but anybody who might be interested, I've got, yeah, and you see all kind of goo and stuff and dangly things coming off of it. I love this one, and I've got a couple more flip throughs that I want to film, and also maybe even show you guys, or some of you who might be interested in what I'm doing in my sketchbooks. And I've got a lot of things like that planned. So I hope that if you're new to this channel, I didn't jumble your brain too much. But that's kind of how I work here. You know, I could be more organized, but I'm not. And that's okay. That's just how I work. But I hope you guys have had fun with me doing this little unfinished junk journal and this little, you know, half of a cover, kind of, which is really cute. It looks like a quilt, doesn't it? I should draw like, you know, sewing stitches on that, right? Or even sew them with my new sewing machine. But anyway, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me while I did this. I hope you guys have had fun with this. I know I have, and I can't wait to like move in and make it, you know, make it mine. This will be whoever's it ends up being. Even though it's really cute and I'm tempted, it doesn't feel mine. Like I already had it in my mind that I was going to give it to someone. So, and I don't know who yet, but I'll figure it out. These things always end up where they need to be. Hopefully like we all do. So anyway, thanks again, you guys, for hanging out with me. I hope you guys had fun. I will see you guys in the very next video. Take care, and I will see you guys again really, really soon. Go make some art, you guys. Bye-bye.